Hello and welcome to all you out there, dear Aquarians. This is your monthly horoscope for June of 2022. And yes, it's all about the Mercury retrograde. And for the fixed signs, it has been quite challenging. And especially if you have some planets in Aquarius at the very end, like 25 degrees up until 29 degrees, you have felt this Mercury retrograde very, very much because it has triggered the key areas of your life. The Mercury retrograde is still in Taurus in the beginning of the month up until although Mercury goes direct on the 4th of June, it's still in Taurus and it's still in in your 4th house, which is the core of your identity, so to speak, and it has been squaring up to your Saturn in your 1st house. So you've been working a lot, you could say, on your hidden treasure. You know, that is all what the 4th house is all about. The nodes have been included there as well. So it's quite all fated, you could say. But nevertheless, this has also received a lot of good energy from Pluto, which is in your 12th house. So it has Mercury in your 4th house of your hidden treasure, has been trining Pluto 3 times on the 28th of April, on the 25th of May, and now the last time on the 10th and 11th of June. And mark that day in your agenda if you want to have a really, really important conversation around your emotions, around your emotional well-being, and around your homing as well. Or with a parent, a very significant conversation there as well. Mercury in a trine to Pluto is all about your truth, you speaking your truth or other people speaking their truth, and being open for that, because it's going to give you a transformational feeling. It's going to give you that almost healing feeling. And it's very, very real and raw because it's in Taurus. So yes, a conversation that might have been around housing, that might have been around going abroad and live there, for instance. You know, the connection of the 12th house, the 4th house is definitely suggesting that. And for others, it's more on a deep emotional level that they've been thinking about where they're coming from, their roots. Mercury in the 4th house. When I see Mercury in the 4th house, I see a lot of people, or I hear a lot from people, that they are looking through old albums, right? You know, and when they were younger. But that's a good thing. It's about thinking about your where you're coming from, you know. And so definitely there is some progress there, for sure, about how you see yourself, how you nurture yourself on a mental level. What is the narrative that you say to yourself? And it's only you who can do that, no one else, not even a parent, right? Because it's a connection with parents in this 4th house. And I really, really like it when Mercury shifts into your 5th house, which is a fellow air sign of Gemini, Mercury in its own sign. That is amazing when it comes to romance, love, children, projects, having fun. It is on a mercurial level though, so it has to do with the mind. So when you're single, for instance, you know, when this Mercury shifts into Gemini again, as from the 14th of June and onwards, it could mean being attracted to a very witty, clever person, or having very witty, clever conversations. And it's like the trigger here for being aroused, so to speak, could be literally, you know, the mind, Mercury in the 5th house. And it's definitely very, very interesting for people who want to meet a new love in their life. It's going to be if you meet someone new now, it's going to be a very, you know, young-spirited person that has a great mind, and you could fall for their mind, so to speak. But also, it shows that your communication is going to be off the charts there. And that is really, really nice for sure. Now, Mars and Jupiter are going to be in your 3rd house, which is very enjoyable for you, Aquarians. So do work on that communication. The 3rd house, especially if you have your own business, it's great for a new website, a new YouTube channel, a new vlog, a new social media, whatever it is. It's fantastic with Mars there in its own sign, working really, really hard to expand that, you know, with certainly the beginning even already the end of May, if you're watching May, it's already in there, in that house, and together with Jupiter, so being very expansive. But it could also mean on another level, if you say, Veerle, I don't have a YouTube channel, it could mean traveling a little bit more and you being very active with it, or your how you deal with siblings and with neighbors, to be you more taking the lead and finding more meaning in those people as well. Having said that, I wish you a very great month, the month of June. Thank you so much for listening, for your attention. Subscribe if you like, or send me some comments how you are experiencing these energies, and all the best to you. Bye-bye.